Very cool. Okay. Cool. Got it. Hello. Hi. Hi. I was just working and forgot we were going live. And I was like, oh my God, that's why we're a couple minutes late. Forgot we had a noon live today. Hello. Wow, we've got several people in here from Washington already. Hello. It's so good to see you. Okay, first, tell me where you're from, if you're new, if you have been here for a while, if you haven't been here for a while, let me know. Do you do your eyelashes? Oh, I do the lash lift. I just do it from home. Like I lash lift them a little bit just so they're curled. So I do a little bit. South Africa, hey! Alabama, Spokane, Wisconsin, Seattle, Florida, St. Louis, California, Orange County, huh? Love that. Ohio, Oklahoma. Look at you guys everywhere. So good. Good morning, Northern Virginia, Oregon, West Texas. Hello, YouTube. Hello, TikTok. Hello, everybody. Colorado, you just started following me a little while back. You try to make my lives. Oh, thanks. I like doing the lives. It's fun to talk to you guys. Chicago. We are developing, creating, getting ready for you, our next retreat locations. I just want you to know, I just need you to know that that is coming together, and we are getting those together, and we're going to have 3 locations for you. And we're going to drop them all at once. There's 3 more that will be this year, but we don't have the location secured yet. That's working on right now. So as soon as we do, I promise we're going to announce it so you guys can know where they're at. And I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun. San Francisco Bay, what up? New Hampshire. I'm so excited to drop these dates. Like we've been working like busy little bees behind the scenes to get this ready for you guys. Yeah, okay. Question is, are we still on the highest timeline? And here's how you can tell if you're on the highest timeline or one of the highest timelines or kind of where you're at. The more contrast you see, you experience. I don't know why my camera is up so high on YouTube. There we go. The more contrast you can see that you can experience, that you can see going on out here, the higher timeline you're on, because the lower contrast stuff that happens works like a rubber band, right? And it pulls back, and eventually that band is going to break. It's going to snap. And those who are really anchored in that lower energy is going to stay right there so they can continue to learn and grow with the energy that they match, which is totally cool, right? Because nobody has to rush to grow. You grow at your own pace. And when it snaps, then you just slingshot into a higher vibration. So that timeline with the more contrast is going to end up a significantly higher vibration in that density than one that's maybe it's not as contrasty, right? Because the slingshot is not going to be as hard. Yeah, slingshot. I know. That's what we're doing. We are pulling back for the slingshot, and I'm really excited. So YouTube is delayed from TikTok. Yeah, it's super delayed, but it's still the same stuff. It's just you hear it a few seconds later than everybody else, but it's here. Yeah. Is it a lag with the words or just a lag compared to TikTok? Yeah. I've been so good, Jen. How have you been? We talk about all the cats. What? Yes, what cats? What cats are you talking about? Oh my gosh, I've been so good. I just posted a video on TikTok, but haven't had a chance to post it anywhere else yet. Because again, I forgot that we were doing a noon live. The Miami cats. I've not heard about this. What's going on with Miami cats? Oh, someone's having a lot of spider encounters. That's super interesting. I love what all the critters are doing. Oh, you have both pulled up at the same time, YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, YouTube always has a delay compared to TikTok. I don't know why, it just does. So, yeah, tell me what's going on with the Miami cats. They're gathering in Miami? I've not heard of this. Now I'm going to have to Google it. Where have we heard this before? Or where did we hear it from? Miami cats? I don't know. I'm not seeing any big Google hits, but I'm interested. Maybe it was just a couple of videos. Huh. Interesting. So Cybertrucks. Oh my God. I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Good morning. I have not seen the Miami Cats. I'm not in that loop, apparently. Yeah. How are we feeling? How did the video that I made yesterday and the blog post that I made yesterday on like action steps? How did that land? Does that help? Does it not help? Let me know. And if you haven't heard of that, let me know too, and I can answer those questions. I make videos. If I'm not on your feed, you might have to go to my profile. Maybe I'm just not showing up in your FYP. I don't know. It helped. You liked the blog? Okay, good. I just wanted to get some feedback to see. Um, you don't have to be on TikTok. You can just be on the YouTube. Um, so many hawks lately. Yeah, hawks are a symbol of inner strength and power, allowing yourself to use your intuition to be aligned on your path. There's some other things too. You have to look up and see what resonates with you, right? Um, Good. I'm glad the blog post helped because you never know. You put it all together and you're like, I don't know if this because it's a lot, right? And I was a little concerned it was going to be overwhelming, right? I was a little concerned it's going to be overwhelming. And so I wasn't sure. I'm really glad it helped. And if you haven't seen the video from yesterday, I made a blog post that's linked in my bios. Action steps, any action steps anybody can do. So I just get so many comments. The most comments I get overall are, but what can I even do? What can I even do as like a normal human with no political power or authority? I have no idea what I can do to help. So the blog post, which is linked in my bio, is literally step one: email these people, and then it tells you what to say. It tells you either bullet points of what to include, or it gives you a template of what you can say. So it's like if multiple people, like hundreds or thousands of people, are sending the same messages, that's going to raise a red flag, right? The more messages that we can get sent to these people, the more these international organizations will be able to intervene. So, yeah, so good. Oh man. I didn't have becoming a birder on my 2025 bingo card. That's really funny. The snowy owl landed on your deck. Yeah, things are interesting. Things are different now. I don't watch the Schumann because I will check in with it after the fact. I found that if I watch the Schumann, then that seems to influence the things I'm tapping into, because then I know my human brain knows. Do you know what I mean? And I just want to be like an open channel and not accidentally not listen to something because of the way that Schumann is. So I sorry, ADHD. Yeah, don't tap into that. But I know the Schumann is going bonkers bananas, which makes sense with what I'm channeling, right? The video that I made today and posted today, which will be up on YouTube in just a little bit, you guys. It's up on TikTok now. That video is all about things that are very, very likely to happen with the planet, like weather patterns and stuff like that. And I think that's really fascinating. Yeah, the ocean redirection. Yeah. Do you think the floods in Texas were somehow man-made to cover up more corruption? The floods, I don't think were man-made. I think that, not think, I know by tapping into this energy. And then I saw a news article title that confirmed that this morning. Um, People have been trying to build up that infrastructure for many, many years, and they've been denied the ability to build up the infrastructure. So that's what happened. So the disaster wasn't well, the disaster was man-made. The flood wasn't man-made, but the disaster was, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah, lots of interesting things are happening with the weather. I am very interested to see what happens with This Antarctica thing, I talked about that in my video a little bit today. This Antarctica thing with many mysteries are on Antarctica. And there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be shared kind of against the will of those who are trying to hide them over the next couple of years. And I think that's really interesting. I don't see Mother Earth as angry. Could be, could be. I don't see Gaia as angry. I see Gaia as rebalancing, but I don't see it as like an angry thing. But that could just be my viewpoint. Maybe she is. Possibility. Yeah. All right. What kind of questions you guys have? Oh, and thank you. All I ask for in energetic exchange is that you like the live and share the live. That's it. That's all that I want in energetic exchange, just so more people can come hang and talk with us. That is it. That is it. Ooh, yeah, I've noticed animals are behaving differently. Went to a concert last week, an owl flew into the stadium and it was daylight. The whole crowd just stopped and gasped. Yeah, I love that. Oh my God. I love these gifts on TikTok. Every time I get a mustache, it just cracks me up so much. So good. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Kind of like birthing the new world. Yeah. Ooh, Brenda, what do you mean by that? I have not heard that. That's interesting. You can feel, so the question is, why are we in an energetic blender? And I love that question because we are. We are. We're in one because there are many cycles that are coming to an end for many people. There are many new beginnings that are happening. There's many endings that are happening, and it's happening so much, and the energy is like overlapping. We're able to see like these density energy, not densities, but the density energy between third to the fifth is kind of blending together in such a way that it's allowing for more contrast, because you need that more contrast for it to eventually break away and for third to fully separate from fifth. Fourth density is non-physical, but this still is energetic and it will separate. So it feels like an energetic blender because we're experiencing more and we're aware of more and we're knowing about more. So these things have always been around us, but now that we're aware of it, it won't it feels more obvious, right? So it feels like an energetic blender. Oh my gosh, hi from Scotland. I love your accents. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the Scottish accent. It's amazing. Love that. I want to go to Scotland and Ireland. I feel like I can connect to animals easier than humans right now. Yeah, I love that. That's so fun. My guides are saying we won't start coming out of this until 2027. Well, what do you mean by that? Coming out of what exactly? Because 2027 is definitely going to be big with open contact. But there's going to be what I'm seeing is some big shifts before that. You know how like you kind of have to gain your momentum. I'm seeing big shifts that are going to kind of begin the momentum into the better feeling, into the higher vibrational, and maybe not outwardly until 2027, or big sweeping changes until then, but definitely some things. Do you think the aliens are coming soon, and are they truly benevolent? The extraterrestrials that are coming really are benevolent. And their open contact is going to happen sometime mid-ish 2027. We are in the changes right now. We're in it right now. And that's why we feel like we're in an energetic blender, because we are right now. No, there's not going to be a new pandemic. That's just fear mongering. I'm not saying you're fear mongering. I'm saying other people are. You guys are so sweet. Oh, this is interesting. I'm curious what you guys think about this. Is anyone else noticing a lot of changes at their places of work? Like lots of transformation happening or coming? I am, and everything, and it makes sense with everything Sam is saying. I think that's really interesting. Anybody else seeing? I work for myself, so I don't have anything to offer for that. But I'm really curious if you guys are seeing that too. Oh my gosh, you just got home from Edinburgh. I love that so much. So many pubs, so many little time. I'm so excited to go over there and see all. There's so much I want to do over there. These gifts on TikTok are unhinged. Stay at home mom. Work for corporate America. Yeah. A lot of changes at your work. Layoffs. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Some people are definitely seeing some changes at work. Interesting, interesting. So interesting. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready. My passport is being processed. I'm very excited to be able to go to other places for a little bit. Just going from Iceland. Holy cow, that's gorgeous. That's crazy. Some people haven't noticed anything, some people have. Interesting. So good. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah. You finally got a job. Congratulations. Hey, happy Tuesday. So good to see you guys. Oh my gosh. I always forget to tell you guys, we have deeper downloads this Friday, like literally in 3 days. We have deeper downloads July, and it's going to be so good. So good. So, if you want to do deeper downloads and hear the stuff that I cannot talk about here on social media and on the lives and stuff, that's notebook stuff. That's really way too woo for this. Come join us. It's gonna be fun. It's on 7-Eleven, so grab your Slurpees and let's go. Let's go. No, I'm not leaving the US, just some traveling in my future. Well, if you wish you weren't in corporate, follow your joy. Follow your joy, and it will give you another answer of where else you can go. I don't see a lot of medical advancements until open contact. I see really in late 2027 as a possibility, but mostly in 2028, I see a lot of medical advancements, and that's directly due to open contact and the extraterrestrials helping us. Ooh, you feel like an elephant sitting on your chest. Okay, so first I want you to breathe. First, I want you to breathe. Let's reset our vagal nerves. If you feel like you have an elephant sitting in your chest, or you feel panicky or you're having a hard time calming down, let's reset our vagus nerves. This is like a band-aid. It doesn't fix the underlying problems, but it gives you a reset so you can go, okay, now I can think with a little bit more clarity, right? Now it's a little bit easier to like meditate or do whatever it is that will regulate my nervous system. So let's reset our vagus nerves. First, you want to check your baseline, okay? So you want to see how far your head is going to turn to the left and the right. So just see how far. Ooh, mine needs to be reset. Okay, just notice. Okay, because then we're gonna check at the end. Then you're gonna take your little fingies and you're gonna hold your head, because in just a second we're gonna take our eyeballs and make them go all the way to one side, and your head's naturally gonna want to go with it. So you're just holding your head still. You can also do this laying down if you prefer, but I just do it sitting up. So to reset your vagus nerve, okay. If your vagus nerve is broken, then do this with me. Do this with me. And then you're going to hold your head straight and you're going to make your eyeballs go all the way to one side, and you're going to hold, hold, hold while you feel that strain. Mine is going to reset really quick. Keep holding your eyes. Don't copy me, because mine resets quick and I don't want you to get discouraged. Okay. So while your eyes are holding, something is going to happen. I usually yawn. Woo! I usually yawn. You can have a rush of cool or warmth or tingles or gurgly. Some people pass gas. Like, it could be so many different things. So you're going to do that. Just hold it. It could take a couple of minutes the first time. So just be patient. And then once you feel some sort of release or shiver or something like that, then you're going to make your eyes go to the other side, and you're going to hold, hold, hold until you feel a release. It could be the same. It could be different. Oh my gosh. And then when you're done, take your time though. When you're done, my son came home from football practice and the dog is protecting us. When you're done and you've had a release on both sides, then you see how far, oh my God, how far your head turns from side to side, and it should move further. And that's proof that you have relaxed your vagus nerve. You have reset it. I've never done EMDR, so I'm really not sure, but I do know that this just resets your whole vagus nerve. So you can do that as much as you want. As much as you want. So good. Yeah. So does that help? I know. I forget about it sometimes too. Good. I love that. Yeah. Trying to get home from school for sure. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You will just feel more relaxed. All of a sudden I go, oh, like I felt fine before, but now I'm just like, I feel more relaxed. I feel more chill for sure. Um, if nothing happened for you, you have to hold your eyes. It could be a couple of minutes, but you have to hold your eyes until you feel some sort of release, and then the same on the other side. So just try it for longer. You can do it right now while I'm yapping at you. and just feel more right? You can do it as much as you want. Okay, you can't hurt yourself doing it too much, right? I do not feel the urge to leave the United States. I am feeling the urge to continue to aid and assist in the vibrational pathway that I'm going in to hopefully help and assist in raising the vibration everywhere else, but I don't feel the urge to leave. I feel the urge to help, if that makes sense. You can do it if you have vertigo. Just do it sitting down or laying down for sure. Ooh, yes, I know what you mean. It feels like almost like peppermint going through my bloodstream or my body. I know what you mean by that. It feels much better. The burping, yawning, farting. Hey, honey, I'm on live. Yeah. Okay, I'll come check on you after. How was practice? All right, okay. Teenagers, boys, a few words. Now you're just yawning. I know. You're gonna make me yawn. Hold on. Oh my gosh. It always feels so good when I release that. Ooh, I like this. Is anyone else noticing that it's harder to play the roles we were in, like at work or with family? Yep. It's harder to keep up, more exhausting. Yep. Because the contrast is getting more and more, and you're feeling the urge, the pull to be more yourself and to not be wearing the mask anymore. So it's being harder and harder and harder to not be yourself. Yep. I love that. That's such a good point. So good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I love this community too. You guys are amazing. Like, you guys are seriously so fun. Okay, so deeper downloads, because I'm so ADHD today. I have like 47 things on my task list today. So my brain is like chaos. Um, if you want to sponsor somebody for deeper downloads, we already have a long list to be sponsored. You can still request it for sure. We just can't guarantee. But if you'd like to sponsor other people or ask to be sponsored, use that contact form on the website. Link is in the bio, and just say, I would like to be sponsored, please, or I would like to sponsor this many people, please. And then we will, if you get sponsored, we will send you an email with instructions. And if you ask to sponsor somebody, we'll send you an email with instructions. Deeper downloads is this Friday, 7/11. 7/11. It's just about like changes on the planet. I don't even have like a topic. It's just about like things that are happening, movement that is happening both physically and energetically on the planet. And then most of it now is I'm answering your questions, right? So if you come, I need to channel more to give you specific topics for deeper downloads. And I'll also put it on the website as soon as I have more too, because right now it's just random stuff. But it's going to be good. I know that for sure. And then if you come to the live, every registration gets you both the live and the replay. But if you come to the live, you get a chance for me to channel for you. And you can ask anything you want, anything from personal to global, any question that you want. You're welcome to ask. I just intuitively pick. My guides help me pick. So yeah, feel free to fill out the contact form on the website. And yeah, we will get you sorted. It is so, yeah, I freaking love doing deeper downloads with you guys. It's so fun. I wish I could talk about it on here, but alas, the people are listening. And then they get angry and they take things down and we can't talk about it. So we have a safe space to talk about it too. Have you seen the video of the 3 moons? I have not seen that video of 3 moons, but if a bunch of you tag me in it, then I'm more likely to be able to see it. And I can give you my thoughts on it. Ooh, I like this. Lately, airplanes look unreal to me, as if they're toy planes in the sky. Am I not normal? Well, I don't know if you're normal or not, but here's the thing. I went through a period in my spiritual awakening kind of early on where I was looking at planes and clouds and I was like, these are not real. It's not real. Why do I feel insane that these things are not real? You are consciously becoming aware of the matrix. That's like the holographic matrix that we exist in. And although they are real in their own right, they're not real because this is a made up reality. We made up this reality to have these experiences. And so you're just consciously becoming aware of those things. It kind of settles out over after a while. Like now I look at planes and clouds and stuff, and I can kind of go back and forth. I can kind of enjoy this reality for what it is and enjoy the beauty for what it is. And then if I'm like, I want to see how it feels not real, I don't know how to explain this, but my energy just kind of shifts. I'm like, oh my God, those clouds look so fake. Like it looks like somebody freaking drew them. It's wild. So it kind of bounces out after a while. But yeah, it felt really intense for a while. And yeah, random people would feel like that too. Literally everything. I was like, nothing is real. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I love that. What are these attachments we all have right now? What do you mean by that? I did see the pyramids in the clouds in Mississippi, but I think that was AI, you guys. I'm sorry. I think it was AI. It didn't feel like a ship energetically because I just tapped into it energetically and it felt like it didn't exist, which usually means it's AI. When you tap into energy to read it, how do you do that? You can do it in a bunch of different ways. I can just tell you how I do it, but you can do it in a bunch of different ways. When I tap into energy, I say tap in for lack of a better term. It's not like I go to it and I'm like, let me in here and let me explore. It's kind of almost like I sit back and I open myself up. Does that make sense? It's like I open myself up to feel. So I'm just feeling what's going on. I'm letting all of that energy kind of wash over me and I notice how it feels. And it takes a little bit of practice to be able to understand what stuff is and what those feelings mean, but that's basically how I do it. So, and thank you so much for liking the live and sharing the live. You guys are amazing. That's super, super helpful. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are incredible. You've been feeling that too about the clouds and stuff? Yeah. Like their cartoon for one person. Yeah. Isn't that wild? It's so weird. When is what gonna happen? When is what gonna happen? If you're irritated by people late leaving your husband, you probably need to ground yourself and you probably need some alone quiet time because you need to come back into energetic alignment. The full moon always brings the question is, what is the full moon going to bring up for those of us who are awake? Well, the full moon, whether you're awake or not, is always going to bring for you, it's like a thinning of the veil. It's so light will be shown on things that were normally in the shadows. It'll bring stuff up to the surface. It makes things more obvious. So if you're struggling with an energy, you're having a hard time with anything, it's just going to make that a little bit louder so you can like finally deal with it. Stuff like that. Does that for everybody, whether you're awake or not. Just if you're awake, you understand what's happening and you feel less insane. Well, sometimes. Is there somewhere I can learn more about tapping into energy? There's not like a book or a site because it's not like that. I mean, there might be, but there's nothing that I know about that I would recommend. So, what I recommend is literally just meditating. That's where you learn how to tap into more energy. You just meditate because that's you tapping into your own energy when you meditate. And if you can tap into your own energy, you can tap into anybody's energy. So, just meditate. Just 20 minutes a day consistently, and it will change literally everything. Your nervous system will be regulated. You'll sleep better, more peacefully. You'll have more clarity on shadows and on other people's behaviors, things like that. I mean, all of it. And your clairs, your spiritual psychic gifts will come out even more because you have clarity. Yeah. Oh, you missed my face. Oh, you haven't been getting your TikTok notifications. Sorry. Womp womp. Oh, so here's the thing. I'm going to tell you guys this. If you follow me only on TikTok, I recommend also following me on YouTube because if this Oracle sale goes through and we end up with a American only TikTok where we cannot talk to our international friends, I am choosing not to be on the propaganda machine. And so I'm not going to participate in that at all. I just won't be on it if it's a propaganda social media just for United States. So I recommend following me on YouTube also because I'm not going away, even if the app goes away. Just come follow me there. So that way you can get me both places and I can still be there for you. Skylight, you mean Blue Sky or Skylight a new one? There's so many apps. We did Blue Sky for a long time and they're just I think it just wasn't enough. People I would get one or two likes, hardly anything. The link is in my bio for, yeah. You click the link in my bio, it brings you to my link tree. And right under my name, it has the social icons. So just click on the YouTube one. Yep, yep. I tried tapping into the campers, but my ego got in the way. Yeah, it happens. I got that they moved to higher ground. Yeah, sometimes. Oh, Skylight is TikTok version. That's right. That's right. I have it on my phone, but I probably won't fully join that. I would say YouTube has been the most consistent of the social media, so definitely come follow me on YouTube. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. And Neptune is one that we are waiting for, but it's not on the Apple Store app yet, so I can't join it yet. Interesting. I'm in the process of writing a fantasy book and I want to channel parts of it to get it right. Advice on how to tap in or book recs to teach me. Not book recs because you can't learn it up here. If you want to learn how to tap in, you can't learn it up here. You learn it in here. Literally consistent daily meditation, because then that makes it super easy after a while to tap into all your stuff. So I would 1000% consistent daily meditation. And that's how you learn how to channel for real, for real, for real, for real. You missing stuff out of the corner of your eyes. Oh, I love that. That's a fun part of the awakening. That is super fun. Any thoughts on what's going to happen with the education department? I'm a teacher and I'm concerned. I have a student on a 504 plan, so I'm also a little like, and what is going to happen here, because he needs it. He needs it. I don't know. I tap into the education system for this country a lot. Not a lot, but like kind of consistently trying to figure it out, because I have a child who's going to be affected by that if the programs and stuff go away. It keeps changing kind of drastically. So it's almost like it feels like it changes every time the wind freaking blows. So I don't really have an answer for you yet. Sorry. It kind of, the stuff is going to get a lot better when this regime has fallen and our council will be put into place. But again, I don't have a time frame for that. I just know that this regime will not last 1 year. It will not last 365 days. That's been the only thing that's been super consistent with how long for this regime. I need a guided meditation to learn that for every day of the week. My ADHD won't let me. Well, your ADHD is not going to let you do something as long as you're telling yourself that it's not going to let you. Start telling yourself a better feeling story. And if you have ADHD, take 2 of the same items, like a ball or palm stones or a rock or something like that, put them in your hands. And you just rotate rhythmically while you meditate, and it gives your ADHD a task to do so your brain can be free. The regime won't last a year. The people in charge of the government in America. Oh, is that what the Simpsons guy said too? I think that's so fascinating. I'm telling you, listen, artists in general, artists, that includes people who write scripts for shows, all creatives, when they're in the zone, because I've had this, I'm also a creative. When we are in the zone, we are channeling. That's what channeling is. You are literally accessing that information that's like just around you, that's always in the ether, and it's available to all of us. So it does not surprise me at all that this one particular writer for The Simpsons accidentally channeled a whole bunch of stuff, because that's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah. He dressed up like Moses. That's so funny. The Simpsons writer. That's what's happening when you paint. When you get in the zone, it's whenever you're in that creative zone, you are literally channeling higher vibrational information. That's what you're doing. Yep. I also did this when I wrote papers in college. Sometimes I would get so in the zone, and all of a sudden I have 5, 10 pages and I go, oh my God, I just spit that out. And they were really good because I was just locked in. When you're locked in like that, it's amazing. Yep, so much damage. That's correct. A lot of people are learning lessons. A lot, a lot, a lot. A lot of people are learning things. A lot of cycles are ending. A lot of new cycles are beginning. A lot. Will guided meditation hinder awakening the consciousness? Oh my gosh, no, it will assist. It will aid in awakening the consciousness. So good. Would it be good to work on my book after meditation? Probably. Yeah, probably. Because then you have a lot less resistance directly after meditation, a lot easier to tap in and just be locked into that creative side. I have seen that Disney movie Soul. That's a good movie. Why can't I sleep? It's been literally since January 19th. I have 2 blog posts that will help you with that. Links in the bio. They're free. I don't need your email or anything. I have one that says how to get better sleep with a lot of advice, and then one for if you're waking up at the same time every night. So go check out the blog post. I always did my papers in one setting. Always. I would never write those stupid rough drafts. I hated doing that bullshit. I hated it so and I liked writing papers because I was an English nerd, but I would always just sit and I would read it over one time and fix little teeny tiny things, but it was basically done. You've had 7 cats show up at your house the past few weeks. That's wild. I'm not moving anywhere if TikTok goes bye-bye. I'm already on YouTube, so just come follow me on YouTube. You can meditate through art. You sure can. I'm teaching my kids self-regulation. They're not super open to the idea of meditation at this point because they're teenage boys. They know I meditate, and I'm making meditation a very normal, common thing that we talk about, but self-regulation for sure. Yeah, my youngest has ADHD and dyslexia, and so self-regulation is very important. Rough drafts were stupid. That was a stupid thing we were taught to do. It's like, you're just making this harder. I hated it. I feel like I'm stuck in my awakening. I keep trying different things with my leveling up. The only way to level up is to clear your shadows and expand your consciousness. I have a fantastic 6-week course called the Spiritual Awakening course that's linked in my bio, and it will go through all of those stages. If you would like to be led in a direction that is going to offer you some more expansion. You're sitting with 3 feral cats right now. That's so fun. I had a apparently neighborhood cat come up and I fed him, and then another neighborhood cat came. But I just had 2, and it has been a while. Meditation does not have to look a certain way. No. So good. You're writing a book series. I'm so glad it's fun. That's so fun. That means that you are in alignment if it's fun. I have shared my awakening story. I can give you a very brief on my about page on my website. It goes through some of the details, but I can tell you just briefly what it's been. Uh, where is this comment? I missed it. How do you start a convo with your own guides? Great question. Did you know that I have for free on my website the Spiritual Awakening course? And it's like a full week long. It's like 5 days, and it's free with promo code that's listed in that description. Spiritual Guide course, the Spiritual Guide course. I have the Spiritual Awakening course, which is different. Spirit Guide course teaches you how to start a convo with your guides, and you have a couple of different guided meditations that you can listen to start to tap into them. So I definitely recommend the Spirit Guide course on my website to start that process. It is free with that promo code that is listed in the description. Did you know you were psychic since you were young? I did, but I thought it was normal, so I didn't know I was psychic. I just thought everybody did this. I've had to train myself. I naturally have some of these abilities, just like all of you do, but I had to train myself to develop them, right? Like, everyone can write with a pencil, but to have pretty penmanship, you have to practice. And it's like that. To fine tune it, I had to practice. I still practice. The retreat did happen. It was so good. The retreat was so fun. It was so fun. Oh my God. I'm so excited to have more for you guys. Retreat was incredible. You have that course, but you've been nervous. Ooh, ask yourself why you're nervous to start. Ask yourself what you think is going to happen that's making you nervous. Like, reflect on that. Oh, the Spirit Guide course is fire. Thank you. That's so sweet. You know what clairs you have based on what comes naturally to you. Everyone has access to every clair. You can develop every clair, but you're going to be naturally inclined towards some of them because of just who you are and your human design and all of that. Oh yeah, the tips, meditation, we're trying to fix that. I have a new web developer, and we're troubleshooting that because I'm trying to change all of my meditations on the website from MP3s to MP4s. So you have like a thing you can watch. So if, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like mesmerizing. And for some reason, the tips got messed up. So we're working on that and getting it fixed. Clear cognizance came very naturally for me. My mom said my abilities were demons. Ooh, that's just a shadow, baby. You just got to clear that shadow. I have a free blog post on that, shadows and how to clear them. Meditating, you just close your eyes and breathe. Just use one of my guided meditations and let me guide you. Free on my website. Use one of those. I've got a whole section of freebies on my website. Go play around in there and see. I am going to have a retreat out west. I can't announce dates or times yet because we're still securing venues, but indeed, I am going to have that. You guys keep asking me to come to California, and I feel like I just need to tell you I am, in fact, coming to California, but cities and dates are going to be announced later. I am, in fact, coming to California before the end of the year. So keep an ear out, keep eyeballs out, because I will do lives and I will put in stories. I'm so excited. Guided meditations distract you. Well, then just put on some meditation music and focus on your breathing. Don't do anything else. Have no other goals but focusing on your breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth until you feel nice and floaty, and then just see what comes up for you. You guys are telling me to come to places that I'm telling you we are planning, and it is going to be so good. I cannot wait to announce these dates. We're working on it. We just have to finish securing venues. We've been reaching out to places. Today I've decided to join a local women's circle. Doing new things is challenging for me right now, so this is a big deal for me to reach out. Congratulations. I love that for you so much. YouTube does have an endless supply of meditation music. That is correct. That's correct. I am so excited to give you these locations. And you have to be guided. Yeah, I've got guided meditations for free on my website. And if you're in Soul Spark, you get a lot more meditations too. Sedona, you guys are just saying so many things. You little psychic babes are tapping in. You don't even know. I cannot wait. I'm gonna have to get off here soon though, because I've got a lot of work to do for you guys today. I have a very big surprise for all of you who did not have a chance to come to the retreat and wanted to come to the retreat that we just had in Virginia. I have a very big surprise that I'm working on right now. So just keep your little eyes peeled, keep your little ears out. Okay. I'm so excited to share this with you. Mm. I was doing so good with meditation, having results, and then it went away. Well, sometimes it goes away because you're thinking too hard, you're accidentally resisting, you kind of play mind games with yourself accidentally, or you have an expectation. Sometimes your gifts and abilities are trying to grow, but you're like, no, floor one, I'm at floor one. Why can't I visualize floor one? And it's like, babes, we're trying to go to floor two, right? You've outgrown that. We're trying to do more, right? And ask yourself why you feel anxious. You self-published a book. You've always felt like it was your calling, but now you're anxious. Ask yourself why. What are you worried that's going to happen? Because that's going to be a shadow you can clear. Sometimes it's just a limiting belief, right? So good. This is so good, you guys. I love you guys so much. It's so fun to talk to you guys. So good. Sydney, Australia. Yes, we will one day be traveling internationally, but we're just starting domestically first. We love surprises. You guys are so sweet. Okay, don't forget, Deeper Downloads is this Friday. Link is in the bio, so definitely go sign up for that. If you would like to sponsor people or ask to be sponsored, please keep in mind we cannot guarantee you will be sponsored. We have to get enough to sponsor, right? Usually evens out, but not every time. Use the contact form on my website and just say, I would like to be sponsored if you have a space, or I would like to sponsor this many people, and we will get you sorted. Deeper Downloads is where I share stuff from the notebook that I can't share on social media because those are the videos that get muted or taken down or whatever. I've had many of those happen. The time zone is Eastern. So it's at 1 p.m. Eastern. I try to put those in the stories. Did I forget one? It's at 1 p.m. Eastern, and it's on 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, 1 p.m. Eastern. It definitely says Eastern on the website. So if you forget, just check the website. It's going to be really good though. I'm going to channel for you guys, and then I'm going to let you guys ask me questions. I will pick a whole bunch of you. to ask any question you want, and I will channel for you live in deeper downloads. And then those will be on the recording. So even if you get the replay, you get to get the benefit of hearing the answers of everybody's questions when they got channeled for. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. During deeper downloads, will you be talking about the list they are claiming doesn't exist? What list? What list? That's not weird, Ada. I think that's beautiful. Sometimes we just vibe with certain vibrations, and I love that for you. I love that you found one. Sedona is unbelievable. Oh, the Epstein list. I wasn't planning on it, but I can ask him to see if I get anything. So we'll see. We'll see. The list very much exists in multiple places, actually. I will be announcing the locations hopefully very soon. Locations and dates. We'll have 3 more this year, and we'll do even more next year. Okay. All right. I love you guys so much. And I'm so excited to share more secrets with you. And I'm so excited to see you in deeper downloads on Friday. It's going to be so fun. So definitely go sign up. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm going live again Thursday, I think at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's already scheduled, but check it. I think 4 p.m. Okay. I love you. And I will see you guys soon. Okay. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye, YouTube.